When it comes to launch emails that perform really well and bring in sales, you not only need to know how to talk about your offer really successfully, but the emails also need to drive your reader to take action. I've worked on countless six and multi-six-figure launches, and I've noticed that so many other launches miss some of the key emails that really help boost the performance of your overall launch and bring in more revenue. Your sales emails aren't just about ticking boxes and sharing information. They should be strategically planned out to tap into consumer psychology based on where your reader is at in the buying journey. Hi, I'm Nikki Trader, and I help coaches, course creators, and digital product owners make more money from their products and programs by selling more and retaining more customers. Stay tuned for the 5 unskippable emails you need to include in your next launch sequence to increase your launch revenue. Unskippable email number 1 is bridge the gap. This email needs to show your reader how the thing you're selling will get them to the dream outcome they're looking for. The purpose of this email is to get your reader to believe in your offer and help your reader imagine what's possible for them when they buy it and take action. You're highlighting the outcome of your offer here, but it's almost about the journey and full transformation and not just selling the result, about what they'll experience along the way. You want to position your offer as the bridge that will get them to the future they want. To write this email, you should know these things about your audience. Who do they want to become? What do they want to achieve? What do they want their life to look like? And what don't they want to do in order to get their desired result? That last one is important because it also does the sneaky thing of showing them why other solutions won't work and why yours is the thing that will help them get results, even if they've tried other things and failed to have the same results that they want in the past. And if they haven't tried anything before, it should remove any resistance they have at the same time. You're battling a big objection they might have head on. Use client stories or case studies to demonstrate the transformation from start to finish so they can picture themselves getting the result they want more easily. This email works best towards the start of your launch sequence, but not before you've introduced your offer in a previous email. Unskippable email number 2 is the quick win email. This is one of my favorite emails, especially for things like courses, memberships, or coaching programs, where it might actually take someone 2 months or even a year to get the main outcome they're looking for. Months or years can feel like such a long time from the point of purchase, especially when people are hardwired to seek instant gratification. So this email is a great way to show your audience that they'll still see some benefits along the way, and they won't have to wait just 12 months to get some kind of benefit and result. Think about your offer and what they might be able to achieve within the first day, or the first week, or even the first month that will give them a smaller but still desirable win. If you can't think of anything, talk about anything they might get instant access to when they buy your offer. So things like a community, a workbook, or a live call where they'll start getting coached and start seeing breakthroughs. If they have access to any resources like video lessons or an audio feed, talk about how long it will take to go through the first one and the results that they'll get specifically from the content. This works really well because it helps whoever is reading your emails to picture vividly what they'll get out of some of the resources included. And if they can start benefiting in the next 7 days, they'll feel like they're getting more value out of the offer overall. If you're selling a group program with a specific cohort start date, you can still use this email even if your program starts in over a week. Just talk about it as if it's the first week or month from the start date that they'll start seeing those wins. Easy. I normally send this email somewhere in the middle of the sequence. It's pretty good at helping people get off the fence once you drift into that horrible mid-cart lull when sales start slowing down. And if that happens to you, by the way, don't worry, that is totally normal. If you want more tips on making money online, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for weekly strategies that you can swipe and implement. The third unskippable email is the objection buster email. And this is similar to an FAQ email or frequently asked questions, which you'll see in so many launches. But a lot of people do this wrong. Instead of answering basic questions about your program, this email should actually help people make a decision and get them off the fence. You can actually have multiple objection emails, but in a 1-week launch where you only have your cart open from say Monday to Friday or for 7 days, you'll likely have to tackle quite a few objections in one email to get more mileage out of it. This email is so important for breaking down any barriers people might have about joining. Skepticism when making a purchase is totally normal. It's how our brains are wired. But this email helps fight off your audience's natural skepticism. It is not about overpromising, it's about addressing very real thoughts or concerns that people might have as honestly as possible so they can make an informed decision about whether buying or not is right for them. Without talking to your audience, it's hard to know what their biggest objections are, but I can't recommend this enough. If you have sales calls or DM conversations as part of your sales process, you should have a good idea of the questions and objections that come up quite frequently. If not, maybe give it a go so you can get some insights. Then look for the most common ones and make sure you talk about them in your objection buster email first. If there are objections in the form of questions, you can frame this as a frequently asked questions email, or even use this on your sales page. An easy peasy win when your audience basically writes your emails for you. Take this one off your list very quickly. The fourth unskippable email is the pep talk. The point of this email is to empower people to make a choice, whether that is a yes or a no. If they're still sitting on the fence by the last couple of days you have your cart open, it could be due to fear, not being 100% confident that it's the right solution, or they don't trust themselves to get results. We want to empower them into getting the results possible with your program and make them believe that it's possible and make them believe in themselves. If it feels like they're a perfect fit, we want them to finish this email feeling like they're ready and are the type of person who will take action and do the thing to get the results once they get inside. The pep talk email should give them a mindset shift that helps them understand when and if they are ready for your offer. It also should inspire them to take action if they're ready, but holding themselves back in any way. This is not about coercion and it's not about persuasion. It's about shining a light on them and helping them to understand if they are holding themselves back. I love incorporating stories into this email, especially a story about your own transformation in the same area as your offer, or a client transformation story. If you or they had doubts before learning what you're teaching, then share that here. It really helps people to see that they're not alone before diving into something, especially when they're feeling nervous. And the fifth unskippable email isn't actually a sales email, but a post-sales email. If you don't send people a why you didn't buy survey, you are missing a huge opportunity to improve your sales in future promotions. The purpose of this email is to understand why people didn't buy by linking to a simple survey with just a few questions that give you insights on your offer, your messaging, and even your audience, so you can use it to improve any future launches. You can use it to improve your offer, your marketing campaigns, your social posts, you name it. Send this to everyone you were sending launch emails to that didn't buy your offer. The email itself should be short and sweet, asking people to fill in the survey. And if you want to increase the probability of people filling the survey out, because a lot of people just won't do it without a reason, you can try entering everyone responds into a giveaway or donate money to charity on their behalf, or even offer them a freebie or a discount as a thank you. You'll also get more responses if you don't ask too many questions that require lengthy answers. Once you have some answers back, I'd give it a week or so and give them a hard deadline to get those results back to you. Analyze your results and figure out whether you need to make any changes to your offer or the copy that you used in your launch emails. Look out specifically for responses where people didn't understand what the offer was or didn't buy because they actually didn't realize that something they wanted was included. And also look for responses where people ask for something else entirely, as you may wish to use that to tweak or create new offers. Remember to take anything with a pinch of salt where people request features or different levels of support. Unless you get a lot of people saying the same things, it might not be worth paying attention to. And until your audience put their money where their mouth is and actually buy those things from you, you can never be 100% sure whether it's going to work. This is why we do this research process in the first place. The whole purpose of this final email is to help you continually improve your launches. I'm a big fan of rinsing and repeating and tweaking and refining just to get you bigger and bigger results every time. By increasing your conversions, which is what this email will help you to do, you're actually on your way to much bigger launches. These aren't the only emails you need for a successful launch, but they are 5 of the most important that I see people missing or not using to their full advantage. If you want templates and prompts for all of these emails, along with access to the other 5 emails I recommend sending during a 1-week launch, get your hands on my launch email templates, which give you everything you need to write your own emails within 1 afternoon for a successful email launch. I'll leave the link in the description below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more money-making launch strategies that you can apply in your business. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.